Hi everyone, this is BritSimon. So you should be about to check your results, and perhaps you'd like to know what the possible outcomes mean in terms of the message that you'll see. First thing I would say is that if you're checking your results in the first couple of days, first few days of the process, that's immediately after May 6th for DV2024, you'll find that the system becomes very, very busy. It will not work properly for the first few hours, and I'm going to get all sorts of people saying that something terrible has happened and the aliens have landed and Biden's cancelled the lottery and all sorts of crazy ideas, right? None of that is true. It's simply that the system becomes very overwhelmed in the first couple of days of the process with a vast number of people checking to see whether they're winners or not. And so you just got to be a bit patient over that first couple of days, right? There's no real advantage in knowing in the first few minutes that you're the winner. Don't worry about it. This is a long process. Nothing is going to happen for a few months, even if you've been selected. And so, just don't worry, okay? But once you get your results, you're going to see one of two things. Let me show you what you're going to see. You're either going to see something like this, and the vast majority of you, I have to say, will see this. It's a message that says you have not been selected for further processing. And the other possibility is that you'll see a letter. Looks like something like that. It's going to look a little bit like that, right? Where it says you've been randomly selected for further processing. So what's the difference between the two? Well, the letter is shown to the selectees, the winners, and the has not been selected message is shown to everybody else. They're not selected. They're not the winners, right? Now, a standard question I get asked every year is, will this change? Shall I check next week or in 2 weeks' time or in a month's time? Will this ever change? Can someone who is not selected when they first check the results, can that change for them later on? Basically, no. You don't need to be checking this, these results all the time, because it's not really going to change. There is one scenario where around about September or October, additional selectees are added to the list of winners, but that doesn't happen every year. In fact, it hasn't happened for about 5 years or so. And it only happens in years where the number of people selected to start with is quite small, right? So we don't know how many selectees or how many winners they're going to choose this year. But if they select enough on the first go, then there is no second selection in September, October. But there is no need for you to be checking between now and September every week. It's not going to change, right? Don't bother rechecking. It's just not going to change. But do keep your results around and keep access to your confirmation code. And perhaps, around about September or October, you can check again one more time. And maybe you've been added to the list of winners at that time. Fingers crossed. But like I said, that will only happen in some of the years and only where the number of selectees chosen in the beginning is too low a number, which means a number around about 80 to 90,000. That would be a low number of selectees. Okay, so if you've not been selected, better luck next year. Keep trying. This is a lottery. Around about 20 million people will have entered this year, possibly more than that. And so the fact that you weren't chosen is not, a big surprise. Doesn't mean necessarily that you did anything wrong. You just have to keep trying. It's just a lottery. If you have been selected and you see that other letter, the letter that says you've been randomly selected for other processing, then you want to subscribe to my channel straight away. And I've got various videos that will guide you through the process of actually processing your green card application. It takes a long time. Don't think this is going to happen overnight. Don't start packing your bags. Don't resign from your job. And in fact, don't tell many people. Just tell very, very close family and friends. Don't start announcing this all over the place, because this will take, at the very minimum, it will take 6 months for you to even have an interview, at the very minimum, okay? And more likely it's going to be a year or 18 months before you get an interview if you are selected, okay? So not a fast process. Don't panic. There's plenty of time for you to learn what to do next. And I've got videos and I've got a blog which will help you through every step of the process. Okay, everybody, I hope you've been selected. Good luck to you all. Go and check your results. Bye now.